it is, what it do, and how the hell are all of you with yours truly? Petra fucker back with another mother lover. You already know the deal. Man, grab your smoke, I got that gelato. Grab your favorite drink and lock in with your boy. Because this is the music episode, baby. And you already know. We've got to go in. So, I always try to start with some underground, independent monsters. Because that's really what these dudes are, really. Especially a monster in their own lane. That's what I'm saying. They change in the game in their own lane, period. Now, we're going to start with T-Rev. I would say over the last 5 days, I have tuned into one of his live streams every day, whether he's playing some video games, whether he's talking, chopping it up, giving help, whatever it is, I try to tune in, chuck him a like, chuck him a comment, get the algorithm to work in his favor, you know what I'm saying? So, I told him I was going to chop it up about him on the podcast like I have plenty of times, but he had dropped like 10 videos seemingly back to back. Now, I know how hard artists work on their videos. I know how hard they work on the song to get it produced, all that. I know how hard they actually work. So the fact that he was dropping video after video after video, you already know that boy working, man. He dropped Dear God remix, Deep Depression, My Struggles, About That Life. Those are the 4 that I picked. No Life Shack reacted to the Dear God remix. Now, Rev was talking nothing but facts and truth on that song about his experiences. And if you are into a reality type rap, Rev is the guy to go to, period. And he about them bars. Now, when he gets to About That Life, if you know Rev, if you followed him at all for any lengthy period of time, you know he about it. He might have turned a new leaf now, not trying to be hateful and all that shit, but Rev really doing his thing. That's really what he's doing. And I got to give him props for that. Because it is not easy to drop 4 videos, 5, 6 videos back to back. I'm pretty sure he had COVID and done beat that shit. He's a beast. Period. My Struggles, that's a song about his mom and his uncle doing crack and other drugs and selling them and shit. And it's just sad. Because a lot of people actually deal with that shit. So the way I seen it is that was like a jelly roll therapeutic music type session. Because he really went in on that shit. He really let you know about his demons and what his family went through in essence. You know what I'm saying? Deep Depression, man. That song, like Mesus dropped, Free Pression, is really about just trying to get out your own funk, man, and his depression and how he tried to beat it and how he did beat it, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you are depressed, if you ever actually fully kick it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not the easiest thing to kick. Because depression comes in bouts, you know? And everybody suffers from it. And T-Rev just let people know he ain't no different. He dropped straight videos, straight banger after banger after banger. And he deserves all the subscriptions, likes, and comments he can get. That's truthfully what I think, man. I stand behind T-Rev 100%. And he's part of the Murder Gang, homie. You gotta stand for the Murder Gang, too. And all on that, you know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to him. Go watch these videos. Hit that motherfucking like and comment button. And check it on out, because what you got to lose, man? We all sitting at motherfucking home and we ain't got nothing to do. Literally right now, we all sit at home, especially when we ain't got nothing to do. Now, I already brought him up because of his Free Pression. I'm talking about Mesus, baby. Again, Mesus done dropped a new album. I forgot the name. But he dropped that shit. Or just dropped, or he's going to drop soon. He got new merch. And he dropping videos out the ass, too. Jelly Roll said he dropping videos. He got like 10 more coming. Videos. You know how hard these motherfuckers work to put it out. So you gotta check the videos out. You gotta check out the music. Period. But we talking about Mesus. Mesus dropped News. Never ever watched the shit. And that, song is about the media continually dividing us as much as they possibly can. And to keep that division as far apart as they possibly can. We've all seen it. We've all recognized it. We've all recognized that the fact they shoot for one side and bury the other. We know this. We've seen it. Mesus is just spitting it. Hell of an actual song. Like he said, one of the bars in the song is 2020, what a year, wonder where we go from here. That's facts. What have we not seen? When you actually think about it, what have we not seen when it comes to 2020 thus far? Now, we're going to digress from that because it's about music. But when you think about it, homie, right. Now, Get Out is another song. Banging fucking song. The music video is still dope as shit too. But the song itself, one of the first, he says, I don't make music, I make points over beats. He got a point. Because when I first found him, one of the first videos I watched of his, he even said, he literally one day had an epiphany from God that he was here to save rap music. I'm not saying that's true. But what I do know is I respect a man that has faith in God. That's just me. Because I believe in the higher power, you know what I'm saying? I got a cross tatted on me. I got a verse tatted on me. I believe in mine. That's why I always tell people, stay blessed, stay safe, man. I'm not saying you got to believe what I believe. But the song itself, he makes points, man. Point after point after point. Whether it's about the media, about what's going on in the streets. He makes points, bro. And when the song Get Out, that's really just... it reminds me of back in the day when people was crumping and shit. And it was just get about my space, you know what I'm saying? That's what I take from that shit, man. That's what I take from the song itself. And that when I turn that shit on, man, I get hyped, bro. Now, I already know. I had this little PSA, you know what I'm saying? Listen to White Sin by Mesus. The White Sin. I'm telling you, he makes points over beats, period. That's 100% how I feel. When he said that shit, I felt that shit, period. Now, I already know we going hella far from Mesus to this. But I've always backed up the idea that what 6ix9ine did, oh yeah, we talking about 6ix9ine, baby. What 6ix9ine did, he made the choice for himself. I already know hundreds of motherfuckers gonna say they would have never made that decision, ever. I don't know if I wholeheartedly believe that. And that's just me. But one thing I do know is 6ix9ine dropped Punani 3 days ago. And he's got 45 million views on a song that's not even 2 minutes long. Oh, and one thing everybody knows, he ain't on house arrest no more. He in the street, walking. He was on live talking about where he was. Everybody and their mama seemingly said he was going to get touched. He was going to get it. He was going to get the rough side of things. I don't know, man. Didn't seem to be getting much of it. He was walking around drinking his juice, drinking his whatever he was drinking, doing a song. Now, he might have had hundreds of people with him, 50 people with him, whatever, bodyguards, this, that, the other. Now, a couple of people I fuck with, that like 6ix9ine even blatantly said, his security is military trained. He ain't got no lowly security, none of the bouncers up at the local pub, you know what I'm saying? He got some trained motherfuckers with him. He probably has to. Probably pays out the ass to have him. But the fact that he's outside and people talking about he gonna get it, he didn't get it. Like I said, I don't think he gonna get touched, man. My whole life, I done heard people say snitches get stitches. But I done always seen snitches walk away. I'm not saying every snitch walked. No, a lot of them did, though. Especially, I think, when you dealing with the feds. I've seen people in comments say he's the feds. He probably is the feds. What the fuck you mean? Think logically, he done ratted them out. The whole crew ratted on each other. Everybody was ratting on each other. You just mad that he's out. That's how I see. He's just mad that he's out and he's still putting out music that's literally getting numbers. Even if it's hate numbers, people still watching. He had reactors react to it. And so that means their whole base basically sees it. How many of those people share it and talk shit? Even if it's hate views, it's still views, man. 6ix9ine is literally the publicity, good or bad, is publicity. Now, we gonna move on to, I guess, a song that probably won't get much publicity outside of YouTube and the people that listen to these artists. But I bet it gets hate more than it gets love. We talking about Best Believe and Forgiato Blow, Proud American. Both Best Believe and Forgiato Blow make references to being a Republican, being on the right in this song. I'm not saying right or wrong, I'm saying left or right. Democrat or Republican. Both of these artists basically took a stance on this song, which most people that have been rapping with Forgiato Blow lately have definitely been taking a stand politically, because most of his music is somewhat politically charged. At least most of the music he's dropped lately that I've seen. Now, he definitely would not look like the normal Republican. Face tats, all that shit. But even Best Believe does not look like the normal Republican. Does not look like the normal conservative. In saying that, we're going to get into a little bit of that later with a couple of different artists that I found. Don't know how I didn't find them sooner, but I found them. But this particular song, man, just goes hard for Republicans and conservatives. And if you like that kind of music that's politically charged, you probably gonna like this shit. That's really all I got for it. They're not really my favorite artists. You've never heard me talk about Best Believe or Forgiato Blow normally, because I don't really listen to them. But this particular song probably gonna end up in rotation because I like it. And I like what it stands for. Like when Tom MacDonald and Madchild dropped White Trash. Even though Madchild's from Canada, he was making hella points for the right on that song. Just what I'm saying. Now, moving to Tom MacDonald, he dropped banging new song, banging new video, the music industry, where he burns a fucking Lambo and hundreds of blue Benjis. Talking about all the things they could offer an independent artist, he gonna blow up in their face. Now, I know a lot of people call Tom MacDonald corny, this, that, the other thing, but are you doing what he's doing? If you're not, I don't really know if that statement makes much sense. Seems just like hating. And Tom will get like Forgiato Blow and this Best Believe in their song. I think a lot of people hate watch Tom MacDonald. Still give him views then. In essence, you still make sure he gets paid. And he just basically dropped a fuck you to the music industry like Tech-9 did back in the day. I just think the irony is hilarious half the time and irritating the other half. But on that note, I do recommend you go and listen to The Music Industry by Tom MacDonald and watch him burn that white Lambo and talk his shit, because Tom is not one to stray away from an iffy topic. Oh, and back to the Madchild from Canada statement. Tom's from Canada too, but he does live in the U.S. So I'm assuming he became a citizen and is able to vote, is my assumption, is why some of the music he makes is the way he makes it. But it's definitely weird. Two Canadians take up the right sides of politics in America. Just weird. Now, everybody and their mama that was involved with the Katie Noel and Ryan Upchurch drama a year ago, when Katie Noel accused Ryan Upchurch of some foul shit. And the accusation really wasn't a, hey, you did this. It was more along the lines of her making a comment, not realizing how the comment was going to be taken. Well, a year later, here we are. Savannah Dexter straight destroyed her on Raise Hell. And when I say straight destroy, she called Kiefer a dyke. Basically saying,